welcome back to Wicked Wands Tarot. My name is Carmen, and today we're going to do a reading for the Divine Feminine. Let's call in Spirit with some enchant time. I don't know, I get the word satisfied, like somebody maybe didn't expect something to go as well as it does. Either way, I hope you're having a wonderful day so far. We're going to start with the Tattoo Tarot. Divine Feminine. We have the Nine of Swords in the reverse. And the Seven of Cups in the reverse. This feels like acceptance to me, like somebody had gone back and forth on something, maybe had some difficulty with regards to like sleeping at night because they were worried about something, but perhaps they've gotten some new information or they slept on it and they feel better. There's something here about feeling more relaxed with the decision and having clarity about it. The Divine Feminine had to let go of something, and she did. There's success here that is kind of like inescapable for a feminine. I don't know why this is giving me Drew Barrymore vibes. Maybe that'll come out more in the reading, but there's something, well, I mean, even just like the little that I know about Drew Barrymore, I feel like she's been through so fucking much and she just keeps going, right? There's something here about something causing a delay or like an obstacle for the Divine Feminine, causing some sleepless nights, mental confusion, not knowing which direction to go. And then I get the impression that because she's looking upward, she took advice from her intuition, her spirit guides, maybe even got like a message in a dream. And the message was, focus on what you want. Invest in the things that matter to you. Don't put yourself at risk. So there was something here that she let go of. And it wasn't easy to let go of, but she did. Queen of Swords. This is the feminine energy, knowing her worth, drawing the boundaries that make sense for her, communicating them, and fucking holding them up. Like, no man, we talked about this. I don't work on the weekends. No, sorry mom, we talked about this. You have to give me a heads up before you stop by. There's a boundary, or 12, that this Queen of Swords has worked hard to establish, and it has to do with respect. With the Page of Cups in the reverse, there's a situation here pertaining to an offer that didn't pan out. Someone tried to make an offer seem better than it was, or maybe was hoping to create some emotional confusion to get this Queen of Swords to see something as better than it actually was. But she figured it out. She sees this offer or this reality, this situation for what it is. You know, there's just a need to speak about it. In both the Seven of Cups in the reverse and the Ace of Pentacles, the mouth is covered on this female. She knows, but she hasn't said something yet. She's waiting for the right moment. And I feel like there's somebody who's really impatient, who feels like they can't initiate this conversation. Two of Swords, feeling stuck. Eight of Wands, communication. Someone doesn't feel like they can initiate this conversation. Even though doing so would help them get what they want. This feminine energy, this Queen of Swords, has mastered transformation. There was something that happened in her life that maybe would have stopped a few people dead in their tracks. Like, not like, I stab you. No, like, there's a challenge, a loss, a betrayal, something that may have been extremely painful, but something that she was able to like transmute, process, whatever it was. She has surprised some people. Some people think she's cold. Some people think that she's lying. But mostly they are just like, it's like watching Uma Thurman walk across the street after she removes herself from being buried alive, and she's got that like wind of dust behind her, or like you just like see the trail. What the fuck? We thought she was done, but she transformed with the Death card here. She's got a butterfly on her crown on the Queen of Swords. She's shocked people because she has changed. And she is crying in this card because somebody has not. We have the Sun in the reverse and the Four of Cups in the reverse. There is something that, woo, these are really big cards, and I have small hands. There's something that is really sad for this feminine energy that, you know, she has had to accept rejection and accept that what she thought could be great will not happen. We have the Four of Cups and the Four of Wands next to each other, so 4 could be a number that you're seeing quite a lot of. We have the Eight of Cups in the reverse. This masculine wants to tell the feminine energy to stay. Please don't go. He wants to tell her that she's released, he wants to tell her that he's released something that had held him back. He may have stepped up to the challenge of sobriety. He may have moved out of, an ex's place that, they were still messing around, or cut off, a toxic brother. They want to tell this feminine energy something. They don't know how. It's like, how do you start a conversation with somebody that you've done something wrong to, that you probably should have communicated with a long time ago? How do you start that out? It feels to me like this person just feels like, I know I have to say something, but I just don't know how. Yeah. Page of Wands. Totally a card about communication. This could be symbolic of somebody writing, rewriting, deleting, thinking about sending, and then deleting messages, because there's something here about not really fully understanding how much this Queen of Swords has changed. They may have been close at one time, but there's an understanding that this feminine energy is different now. Will she leave this masculine unread? Will she bite his head off? We have the Six of Cups and the Ace of Wands, and they were like this. Sideways. The only way these two can have a new beginning is if the stuff from the past is addressed and put away. They're facing different directions. If you want a new beginning, you have to let go of the past. If you're going to stay in the past, you can't have a new beginning. Someone is coming in, perhaps a little bit recklessly, with some information. The horse has two heads. I take this to mean this masculine energy knows exactly where he needs to go, but there's a chance that at the very last minute he's going to flake, punk out, get scared. He's worried about whether or not he can demonstrate that he's begun his healing and communicate that he's committed to finishing it, right? Making it all the way in the upright, because it came out sideways. But part of him feels that the healing that remains, that he has to do, like he can't do it himself, like he needs her. Queen of Cups. And a King of Wands. There could be fire, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius in somebody's chart here. The masculines probably, but it doesn't have to be. Because really the main message here isn't his sign, it's the fact that he is focused on her. I see this flame that's on top of the wand as the cup that the Queen of Cups is holding. He's focused on her cup. How do I get her cup? How do I get her love? How do I make her mine? He's really worried about what she knows. He feels like he has to tread carefully because he has to be honest, but also make it clear that whatever he used to be like is not who he is now. It's not easily done with words. If you missed my other reading where I spoke about this, Divine Masculine, my advice to you is to find a way to communicate. I understand that I've hurt you and that I messed up. I want to apologize for the things that I did. A, B, C, list them out. Tell them exactly what it is that you're, apologizing for. Don't end I'm sorry with but and then justify it. Just don't fucking do it. It's just never going to look good. If you want to explain the situation, explain the setting up front. I want to make sure you understand where it was coming from, but that the main point is that I'm never going to do that to you again. I've changed, and I want to show you that I've changed. This Queen of Cups views the King of Wands as somebody who only thinks about himself. Or at the very least, didn't stop to consider her feelings when he hurt her. Hey. Alright, let's get another deck, because this is unlike me to have done this whole thing with just one deck. We'll do the OG, the Rider-Waite, to get some clarification here for you. If this is resonating, go ahead and give me a like or a subscribe. So we have the Ten of Pentacles clarifying that question mark. That's interesting. Here's what I see. We have the Nine of Pentacles crossing the Ten of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles is sideways because somebody is going to be faced with a decision. Do I want to stay or be in this relationship, or do I want to be single? This Ten of Pentacles is yours either way. This blessing is yours. This abundance is yours. You don't need to be in a partnership to be abundant. You're already the Nine of Pentacles. So the fact that we have the Ten of Pentacles hiding behind this says, you do you, girl. Do you want to be single and fucking fabulous on your own? Because you can. Do you want to be not single and still have the Ten of Pentacles? Because you can. And part of the reason is, with the Five of Wands here, there's more than one person that is interested in you. There's competition here for the masculine who is coming in hot. And that might be why he wants to come in with this Knight of Swords energy, which is reckless, right? Like, wait, what did Eric say? No. He can't hit on her. That's my girl. What do you mean that's your girl? You haven't talked to her in like 8 months. And then it like clicks. Fuck. I should probably do something about that. Oh. I don't need to be married. I don't need a high-level relationship. I am the Queen of Pentacles on my own. I am stable. I can take care of myself. I'm reliable. I have let go of codependency. I can make a happy home on my own. All you need is 2 cats, you guys. That's a total lie. They're actually like kind of being assholes today, so don't do that. This is beautiful, Divine Feminine. We have somebody that has realized her worth, and not just in a sense of, yeah, when I negotiate for my salary, I know I should ask for X, Y, Z. You know, no, this is like, no, I don't need to rely on whether or not you love me or I love you. I look at whether or not your energy and my energy should be in the same realm together. If you bring me down, if you slow me down, if you don't support me, if you aren't my partner, I will fly solo, baby. I got this. I can have a happy life on my own. And there's somebody who's pretty upset to hear this. They're seeing the Divine Feminine in a glow-up phase. There may be promotions happening or fun announcements. You may be like upgrading the home situation. She's looking good. And people are noticing and they're like, what's up with this girl? Oh, shit. She's on fire. And she's doing it by herself. What? Queen of Swords in the reverse. Queen of Wands. What the fuck? Alright. My Divine Feminines. You got some haters. Shocking, I know. I would put money on the fact that all of you know you have haters. Like, literally all of you. And I don't ever say that in general readings. You got some people who want to see you fail. You have some people who want to see you not happy in your love relationships, not sought after, not collaborated with. This is, I hate that people love you. I hate that you are lucky. I hate that you can make shit happen. I hate that you are abundant on your own. 9 of Pentacles. I think you're making people look bad. Like, there might be some trifling hoes out here that are like pissed off because whatever they say they can't handle doing all at once. You're over here like tap dancing and like balancing plates on your forehead. Like, nah, I got this. You are showing people what they can't offer, what they can't do, and making them feel lame, so they have to attack you. But you're over here on your throne like, what's that? I can't hear you over the sound of multiple job offers and minstrels singing love songs for the people that admire me in secret. Like, you can hate, you can like whine over the fact that, you know, this Queen of Wands is doing well, but does that actually help you do any better? No, it just makes you look like you're fucking petty. Ain't a good look. It is a good song, though. Alright, we've got 8 of Swords, clarifying the Queen of Pentacles. There are people that wanted to see this, well, they wanted to see you, Divine Feminine, as like poor, destitute, unable to determine the right path forward, unaided by any allies or friends. They wanted you to work without getting anything from it. They wanted it to take forever for you to feel like you were getting anywhere with the work or investments you were making. But guess what? That's not how it's going. Alright, let's do it for Divine Feminine. Told you. Love. This is awesome because it's saying you are going to be successful. Ten of Pentacles, Six of Wands, Ace of Cups. You get it all on your own or with someone else. Choose your own adventure. And this Petty Betty over here is going to be butthurt to the extreme. Spying on your social media, trying to figure out, is she still doing okay? Has she failed yet? Did someone cheat on her yet? Did she lose out? No, she's still doing great. You don't know why? She doesn't spend all her time wishing ill on others. You are letting go and not feeling guilty about letting go of people that feel this way, right? Like, oh, you're a fake friend? Okay. I see. And I'm not going to invest in this anymore. So, it's been real. Kind of. Oh, I thought a card came out. We have the Page of Pentacles in the reverse. The people who sought to put the Queen of Wands or Divine Feminine in this Eight of Swords will not get second chances. With the Eight of Cups in the reverse, there was a desire for trapping this Divine Feminine, but it doesn't look like that's something they'll be able to do. This is somebody who isn't really stoppable. She's going to move in silence, the Divine Feminine. Wow, that was a refreshing reading. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. It looks like you've got people that hate because you're great, and that's pretty normal. Don't let them stop you. You are going to have the most wonderful life, and I'm excited for you. Give me a like or a subscribe, and have a wonderful rest of your day.